I am blown away at what Spirit wants me to do and what Spirit has charged me with doing. And I want to share that because this will mean something for someone out there that is meant to be a part of it. And I want to put it out there so that if this speaks to you, perhaps you might have a Zoom call with me and we can discuss it further. It has to do with Peru. This has been a magnificent journey so far for me in creating the container and creating the experience with the help of my teachers, the spirit, the universe. Everything is coming together so beautifully. And I had this epiphany that because I don't give much of an itinerary, and people, that disturbs some people. They don't want to surrender to that, and that is the medicine. Surrendering to the moment is medicine, and it's huge. And I know why now. When I first went to Peru and was an attendee of a shamanic cleanse retreat, I was told, they aren't telling us the itinerary because, they want us to be in the present moment. This moment is the only moment that matters. So what do you care what you're doing tomorrow? So I went along with that, but it's not that. It's not that. It is to be out of time. It is to be without tethers to any timelines. It's to be free to travel. So this Peruvian adventure is more like time travel. Yeah. So the more that I can prepare, and I've been called to prepare people. We are going to have 2 Zoom calls a month, if not more, to tap in to whatever Spirit wants me to work with these people on, and to sing Icaros together, learn the songs, learn the medicine songs as a group, so that when we're in Peru, we are in the unified field on another level. And so what does that mean? It means that the energies are higher, and and I feel this, I can feel the formula for this, and it is massive. The harmonics of it, the harmony, the unity is so incredible. And so when we are vibrating at that high level, we can travel, we can collapse timelines, we can move about in the timelines more easily. We can navigate to whatever our hearts desire. And it's major. It's like time travel. So that's what I'm putting together for people, and I'm aware of it, and I love it. And so the higher that I can get the people, the more they can move to where they're meant to be in their timelines. So we have, there's a timeline, and with linear space and time, we move along that timeline. But time isn't linear, and with energy, and intention, we can navigate those timelines, and it's beautiful and massive and impressive. And this is what I am offering for people. This is what I'm cultivating. This is what my intention is for people. Not because it's my intention, it's because my intention is to listen to Spirit, and in listening to Spirit, these are the things that are showing up. Also, too, is this ability that I've harnessed, cultivated. I do timeline healings. And so lately I've been experimenting with honing in on closing people's trauma loops, their trauma cycle. What will happen is a person, think of an animal. An animal has no problem going through the trauma loop. It feels the vibration of the trauma and is able to release it. In a human, we have the thinking mind, and the thinking mind says, I don't want to feel that. I don't want to process that. But we must process it to let it go. But there's a step before that where we say, no, I'm not going to process that. Put the brakes on, and we leave the opening of the cycle. And we never process the trauma, thereby living the trauma over and over and over again. So I've done it 5 times with 5 different people, where I can close the trauma loop for the person. How does this come into play with Mother Ayahuasca? She is, okay, so the reason why people mostly stop the trauma loop from closing is because it feels like death, and it sort of is like death. It's death of that part of them. So they stop it. They don't want to die. Die is not good. It's not good. So they stop it. So in the ayahuasca ceremony, if people have that trauma and it's not closing, what'll happen most times is Mother Ayahuasca will help to close the trauma loop. But what I've been shown by my spirit guides is that people won't surrender to Mother Ayahuasca because they're afraid of dying. So they won't get the healing because they put the brakes on before they can get the healing. So what I've been guided to do is each person that is in the container going to Peru, I've been guided to close their trauma loops in the space-time continuum, so that they are more open to all of it. They're working from a higher vibration and they're going to another level. So these are some of the things that are coming through for me. I had a chance to book us in a very exclusive place in Peru. It's 5-star. My yoga teacher training, people book it like 2 years. They book in advance so they can get this place. And at first there were no vacancies. My teacher connected with the owner or the person who makes the arrangements, and she said, oh, I'll talk to my friend. And he said, nothing. No, there's nothing available. So I talked to someone at, a different place, and they had space for us. And they wound up being a friend of my teacher, and they said, oh, Doris, so it's fine. You can be here. And she said she's inspired by my teacher to open the place. So it all lined up, and it's all lining up, and it's all magnificent, and I am blown away, and I can't wait for this no, I'm right in this moment, excited in this moment. This is enough, and then more is going to come, and it's going to be exciting in that moment. So I can't wait. I'm processing this, and I'm shifting and changing as this is happening, as I am opening myself to the bigger, what is to come, which is a bigger platform, which is a bigger, it's a bigger being, it's a bigger existence. As I'm opening that for myself, so too am I inviting those who are meant to go the next levels of their ascension to do the same. So that's the intention as well. So it's a powerful intention. It's a powerful container, and I'm grateful to be a part of it. And I'm grateful that Spirit trusts me with this journey, with these people who are, I'm cool. You know, I'm cool. It's okay. But they're a big deal, you know. Whoever is meant to go to their next levels are the biggest superheroes, you know. And this is what I do. Last time I went and brought people, it was X-Men school. I literally called it X-Men school, and I gave the people X-Men, what are those called? Messenger bags with X-Men logos on it. And I gave them an X-Men patch. It was cute. But seriously, it was X-Men school. And I'm not tapping into that right now. I've matured a little bit, and we are looking at it as a sacred journey. And the other one was true, not taking anything away from that. It was more playful, but this is I'm not tapping into that in this moment. That's all I'm saying. It's not that there's anything wrong with anything I did in the past, but yeah, it's different, and that's special and unique in its way. And yeah, so if this calls to you, maybe you want to reach out to me. If you know someone who this might resonate with, connect with me. I'm talking to people about this and seeing who would be the best fit for what this all is. And it's magnificent, and this is what's happening on the daily. But this is an intense fast and pace. It's a pace that is super fast. It's like the HOV lane, you know. It's like a special express pass. It's time travel, man. It's cool, and I'm part of this. What? I'm so grateful. So whoever's meant to show up, I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for spirit. I'm so grateful for the opportunity, and I am in love with all of this. This is it. So yeah, Peru. Thank you. Thank you, land. Thank you, teachers. Thank you, teachers seen and unseen. Thank you, spirit, great spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, bless you. And also we'll have Maestra Olivia with us. She shows up for me. She shows up for many people, but she gets connected to the people who I bring into the container. So yeah, a few people have been connected to her through my womb wisdom events. So she's amazing. And I love her so much. One of the things that she did that is so cute, she is adorable. I call her Obi-Wan Shaman because she's more powerful on the other side for people, because she gets to be in the US and all over. Someone connected with me who was doing ayahuasca, sitting with ayahuasca by themselves. And, you know, I gave the usual, I don't advise that. However, you're going to do it anyway, so I'm going to help you. So when I was telling her these things, Maestra Olivia came in, and Maestra Olivia said, tell her I'm going to be there with her. And I said, okay. I told her there's a shaman or a medicine woman named Olivia. She was murdered in Peru in 2018, April. God, her anniversary is coming up of her passing. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So that I was in Russia, and she came to me in the trees, and I didn't really even know her. So anyway, she said, I told her, look her up. I said, print out a picture of her and put her on your altar. I said, make an offering for her to the land, and listen to one of her icaros, singing one of her icaros, and Ask her to be there with you. Ask permission. And she did. This woman did that, all of it. And she said, I was in the ayahuasca and I felt something do this to my head. Oh, like that was Maestra Olivia. So pretty awesome. So anyway, that's my little treat story, fun story to tell. So yeah, I love all of this. I love all of you, and I send so many blessings and love, 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 and tenderness. We are doing this. Okay, ciao.